So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. And this is Luis Suarez. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the dynamic Carvalho is someone I like looking out for because he just has a lovely energy to what he does. Always adventurous. He'll be making those runs continually throughout the game and still looking to get back in position. And when he gets in a crossing position, believe me, he can deliver.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Played in by Dani Carvajal. Garcia. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Thiago. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
This is the time you need that pace.
Still goalless at the moment. Mastantuono.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. Caught offside that time. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Thiago. And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bellingham. Mastantuono. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. And a header! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mastantuono. Albert Ferrer is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Carvajal. Chance to deliver. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Suarez receives it in a good position here. It's run loose here. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius header! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's come to nothing. Tries to get it clear. Cleared away. Referee's given a throw. Vinicius Junior! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's nice. Delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. The ball goes in. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Down to business again. And here's Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Luis Suarez. Thiago. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Carvajal. And Bastantuono. Now, can they get him away? That passes. And the shots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Thiago is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Now here's the delivery. And he scores! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Carvajal. Carvajal charging forward down that flank. Carvajal, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's straight offside. Xavi Alonso. Bastantuono. Oh, real chance to break. Oh, some astute defending there. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Suarez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Valverde. Can he get it through? Played out towards the right wing.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Lewis. There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Now it's Messi. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the left flank. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. Iniesta knocks it out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Iniesta. And he welcomes it in. Very much into the last knockings. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found space here. It's a promising position. And he's there to belt it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is Thiago.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Now it's Simeone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Griezmann. Can he get it through? This ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Thiago. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, great leap! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Simeone. Now, can they get him away? Simeone is flagged offside.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Thiago is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hansko tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Longley. Biner. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, they've got it again. And it's Messi. Messi takes a shot! And the counter is on. Alonso, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Simeone. Llorente. And Biner. And here's Suarez. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Simeone. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And this is Griezmann. That's a good ball out wide. Rudiger goes direct. Llorente got a long way forward to join the attack. Just past the 40th minute mark. And it's made its way to him. And it's Llorente. Now it's Simeone. Oh, cracking ball. Out towards the flank. Xavi Alonso. Triol.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rudiger. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a pretty loose pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. get things going again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Koke kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Baina. And that's a good ball. Lookman! Triol. Thiago. And here's Suarez. And here's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And here's Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Simeone, can he spark a counter here? Koke. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's got the beat. It's Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Triol. And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. And this is... Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Alvarez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So we have further activity on the bench here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for...
Luis Suarez! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Somewhat off target. Triol. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Aimed beyond the defence. Perfectly measured that.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gonzalez. He's in a great position here. Drives it in. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Baina. And it's Koke. Well, that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Threads one in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. That has been knocked clear. Tries to pass, and a chance! And a neat finish! And right near the end, we have parity. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Marcó en el minuto 88 el dorsal 19.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Longley does really well there, strong defending. Alvarez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That has been slung wide. Now it's Alvarez. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's...
Goes for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's come to nothing. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Sorloth. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found the way through. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Sorloth! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real
chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful from...
Tries a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Lamine Yamal definitely took on the run with considerable...